So that's kind of the approach, I would say. And then, yeah, depending on the capability increase and the technological changes, you might also fine tune or adjust a bit your big problems, like because something new might suddenly have become available to you to solve, right? Or some new opportunity is out there. Like I said, for example, test time compute is actually very nice. Like I think people were testing it before. Like I was also playing around before with API models and parallel compute and all this stuff. But it opens up an area again of opportunities for specific domains. Because again, these large companies, like it's very hard to build a model that will beat O3 or DeepSeek or Claude or anything like that. But you can build scaffolding and perhaps fine-tune models around your complex use cases, right? So that wasn't available before. And now we have, everyone has to think about how do I integrate it in my roadmap and then my technological stack.
And how can one develop that muscle of strategic thinking with Gen AI for AEC?
Yeah.
I'm guessing part of it requires, okay, being aware about the latest research, part of it requires the domain. Like, so how can
Yeah.
one
I think that the biggest trap people might fall into around this is that thinking that that's something they need to do. It's not something I do. It's something like a room much bigger and much smarter than me does with me or alongside me. So like it's impossible to keep track and even try to filter what's going on in AI across all the domains and all the, it's just impossible. Like the pace and volume is insane. So what I have is actually many years of investment in very valuable, very good filters, which is people I follow, groups I belong into, right? Communities I take part in, and yeah, and friends that I've made and colleagues, all this sort of stuff. That's the first layer. And then the other is just being curious, right? Just never settle in a way. Yeah, never settle around the technology. Always be very, very okay with the idea of just deleting something you would spend 6 months doing. That's fine. Be ready to let go once you see that something else is possible. But yeah, mainly to stay afloat and stay actually at pace, barely. You need very good filters, very good communities. And again, even then, I spend probably hours a day trying to keep up, right? So even then, without that, I would literally be almost like 20 hours looking at things and you don't even have time to read those things. It's just like cataloging and making a mental note, right? So yeah, you need good filters.
So, piece of advice for firms who might not have access to Theodore's like people.
Okay. I mean, everyone can, like these groups are open.